Part 1. Containing the spill. 1. Stop the spill at the source. First things first, before you get too worried about how to clean a gasoline spill, you'll want to keep it from getting any worse. If you've accidentally knocked over a fuel tank or container, return it to an upright position immediately and secure the lid or cap over the opening. If the spill originated from a pump, make sure that it's shut off and that the nozzle has been replaced. 2. Catch gasoline that's actively leaking. Assuming the spill is the result of an ongoing leak, it may not be possible to stop it immediately. In this case, look for any sort of large container you can place beneath the leak. This will keep it from coming into contact with other surfaces that are much more difficult to clean. 3. Put down a barrier of some kind. To prevent the spill from spreading to a larger area, throw down some object or group of objects that can stop or slow its movement. An obvious choice is a beach towel, but a piece of lumber or a few heavy boxes may also work. Keep in mind that whatever you use will likely have to be thrown away. Position the barriers closely around the perimeter of the spill. 4. Ventilate the affected area. Gasoline emits powerful fumes that can be very harmful to inhale. Open all nearby windows and doors to get air circulating throughout the room. If the spill occurs somewhere inside with no windows, turn on the ceiling fan or air conditioning. Part 2. Soaking up the gasoline. 1. Cover the spill with a dry absorbent agent. Ideally, you should choose a substance like clay cat litter or trisodium phosphate, commonly packaged as the cleaning powder, TSP, as these are useful for neutralizing odors as well as wicking up moisture. However, other items like sawdust, sand, straw or even dirt will also be effective. Search the area and use whatever happens to be on hand. Speed is the key here. 2. Let the absorbent agent sit on the spill for 1 to 2 hours. This will give it time to soak up as much gasoline as possible. While it's working, be sure to keep the immediate vicinity clear and well ventilated. If time is a factor for any reason, allow the material to remain over the spill for at least half an hour. 3. Reapply the substance as needed. For larger spills, it may be necessary to clear away clumps of gas-soaked dry material in order to make room for more. Sweep or scoop the saturated material into a trash bag or bucket, then shake more onto the wet spots underneath. Leave the fresh absorbent agent to sit for half an hour or more. Part 3. Disposing of the gasoline. 1. Sweep the absorbed gasoline into a separate container. Using a broom and dustpan, collect the gasoline and dry material from the affected surface. Dump the mess into a trash can, garbage bag or similar receptacle. If the spill occurred indoors, move the container outside to prevent fumes from building up in the confined space. 2. Scrape up any remaining gasoline. Once the worst of the mess is up, turn your attention to the surface affected by the spill. The best way to do this is with a squeegee or plastic scraper. Transfer the last of the gasoline into a plastic bag and leave it with the rest of the materials for disposal. 3. Clean the area thoroughly. Wet a washcloth or sponge with hot water. Apply a liquid dish soap directly to the site of the spill, and work it in until it forms a thick, foamy lather. Scrub the stain vigorously to coax it out, then flush the area with fresh water and pat it dry with a towel. 4. Contact your local hazardous material management center for assistance. Place a call to the fire department or pollution control agency to inform them of the spill and ask for instruction on how to proceed. In most cases, they'll dispatch someone to deal with flammable substances. Otherwise, they can advise you on how to safely dispose of the mess yourself.